Guys, I'm at Tim Dixon's at Gas X Chop Shop, 10 Mile, Tennessee. And I'm looking at this 78 Cheyenne truck that I have, that they've been working on it. We put the motor and transmission in. The fuel pump went bad on it, so had to go get a new fuel pump. But that's part of having junk. No, I go through this every time. You never know what's bad or good. Might have been good when it was running, then it's been sitting for a while. So anyway, had to take the hood off of the four-wheel drive truck to put on here because the white one is pretty crapped out. So just kind of give you a little bit of an update. It does run and move now. Somebody was commenting, well, the guy over here that owns this Ford truck was commenting he'd never seen beauty rings like this with the bow tie emblem, and I told him I hadn't either. I got them on trade or something. I don't know how I got them, but they're good enough for this old truck. This old hood, it's kind of sitting out in the light now where you can kind of see it a little bit better. But anyway, this hood has the same ailments as most of these 70s hoods are, where they crack, and that's because the hood hinges were not kept oiled, and you got to push the hoods and go down at the same time with these big old long Chevy truck hoods. Anyway, bumper's not on it yet, but that's okay. I got them in here. Remember, I got new bumpers, sport bumper, and let's see what else. Oh, yeah, rockers, license plate, the brace. Got new gauges in it. There's all kinds of things. It's going to take a while to get this truck done, and I'm not in a real big hurry. But at least it runs. Now I got to put a fuel pump on it. See, I don't know if I can open this hood one-handed or not. Hang on. Sorry guys, I can't open it. Not holding this phone too. Hang on just a minute. What do you say?
It takes 3 people to open it.
Okay, let's get. We can't get the hood open, but it will open. But we can't do it. Anyway, y'all look down the sides on this. I didn't see that before. Maybe I hope I got both fenders. I know I got this one and this one, but this brown hood, if you've kept up with my channel any length of time, this came off of my 78 Chevy truck, Old Dookie, the step side bed truck. So we stuck it on this old four-wheel drive truck over here, and this has been my parts truck for the 78. So I'm hoping I got both fenders. There's the passenger side fender. Hey, I do. I got both fenders. Oh, that's great. I got the tailgate, the door, and both fenders. Boy, I sure did get lucky getting these, didn't I? That's awesome. But this old truck's give up a whole bunch of parts for that Cheyenne truck. So, man, I'm glad I got this truck. Sure has been a good parts truck. Gave up the motor and transmission, the hood, well, a whole just a lot of miscellaneous parts. But this truck is just too bad rotten. There's a whole lot more. Hey, I need that.
Mine.
What?
Mine.
I said I need it.
Mine.
Anyway, so this truck has been a dandy for parts. I think Tim's going to take some parts off of it too. I'm going to get the steering wheel off of this truck and put it on the Cheyenne. But I sure am glad. I just run across these parts on a whim. I think on a marketplace. I think somebody said they were parting one out, and it wasn't too far from me, from where I live, and next town or two over from me, and it just happened to be white. So I went over it. As I said, I know I've told y'all this before, I was wanting to get both doors, but I couldn't afford, at the time, the driver's side door. So somebody come by after we had left and bought the driver's side door. But I did get the passenger side door, and that's the worst one. So I got tailgate fenders, passenger side door. Now I gotta find me a hood, cause the hood off of a old Dookie has the same ailments where it's split, and somebody before I got Dookie had fixed the hood best they could by welding a piece of metal up and under here, but you see they all crack and they bow up right there, so not a good thing. You got to keep the hood hinges oiled, and they're awful bad about rusting in the same spots on these hoods. But in defense of this hood, I did have I did clean out a bunch of mouse nests out of there, so I'd say that contributed a whole bunch to the rust in this hood. But this hood will be good enough for now, I think. So anyway, I just thought I'd give you a little update on this truck. I've got a grill for this truck to go in it, and I wonder what this is. It looks like it must be some kind of an alarm, isn't it? No antenna. I don't know what that is. I think it says antenna window. You know the antennas are in the middle of the windshield on these trucks. I don't know if that's some kind of booster or what. I've never seen one. I'll leave that there. That might come in handy. I've never seen one of them before. Have you? Me neither. So that's new to me. But get the bumpers on it, and some of this stuff I'm going to do at home, like the grill and things like that. So it's all going to come in. It'll all come into play. It'll all fall into place. Yeah, got another bezel. I don't know if it's much better than that one, but well, I think it is. So we'll do all that. Anyway, I sure do appreciate y'all watching the video on the 78 Cheyenne truck, and my Tim has named this truck Billy James. Billy James, because of the story that was behind it. GM Tim 38 knew the guy that used to own this truck, and he said, I know I've told y'all this story before, but just in case you haven't heard it, the guy that used to own this truck, of course, when I got it, the motor and everything was out, and it had been sitting for, what did I say, 7 or 8 years, just sitting outside. So the guy that owned the truck used to run, Brian, GM Tim 38, is a part-time policeman for the county. So they said they used to chase this truck a lot, and the guy was that used to own the truck was a race car driver too. So I guess he was just having fun. So he would outrun the cops, not because the truck was so fast, even though Brian said it was a pretty quick little truck, but his driving skills were just excellent. So they said he'd just jump off in a field or whatever and just take off, So obviously that story's true from all the dings and dents. But anyway, Tim named this truck Billy James. I know a lot of y'all was wanting me to name it Fred, because I have Wilma, the 77 GMC truck, the red and white one. But since it's over at Tim's, and he never has put a name on any of my trucks before, but he wants to call this one Billy James on account of Billy the Kid and the James, Jesse James. So Billy James. And it kind of goes good at the truck. I'll let Tim have that honor of naming it Billy James. So that's the name of it, in case you're wondering. Even if you care. Billy James. So if you hear me say Billy James, I'm talking about this. Yeah. Needs a lot of work. And sometimes I question myself quite often, but we'll make it look best we can, the missus and I. So I appreciate y'all watching. As I said, I get long-winded, I apologize, but just want to let you know, name of this truck is Billy James. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Let me know what you think about this old truck. I'm going to try to find me a better hood. All this stuff just takes time and money. Money, money, money. So, okay, all of it's just going to have to fall in place when we can. Hope y'all's having a great day. Don't forget I have another YouTube channel. You're watching Prime It Is Best now. I have another channel called Chevy Trucks. Please like and subscribe to both. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about Billy James, the outlaw. And y'all stay safe. God bless each and every one of y'all. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. I'll see y'all later.